Hello, everyone. This is Ashton Robinson, returning back with another True Wireless Earbud review. And tonight we're going to be talking about the Soundcore Space A40. Um, they have these on right now. You can get these on Amazon for under $50. They have a special deal where you can get them for about $45, and we'll see if that's a good deal or are these worth it. While I do the review, go on, get into it. Get the specs. These have app control, which these connect to an app, the Soundcore app. They have ANC and transparency mode. These actually have adaptive ANC, as you can see on the box, which means um, the more noise or less noise that goes on while you have ANC on, it kind of changes from strength, from weak, from less to more, depending on how much noise is going on. So that's definitely pretty cool. It might take a little bit of more battery life if you have that on, but it's still pretty cool though. And it's really good with these two. Like you can really tell when they're on. Like you get less noise out and about when noise comes about. So that's really good. These have a custom touch control, which means you can switch up the touch controls in the app. So if you want some left earbuds to do something, skip a track, and you want the other one to do a previous track, you can do that, or vice versa. These also have EQ presets. A lot of EQ presets in the app. Soundcore usually gives a lot of has a lot of EQ presets in their apps. In their app, so it's really cool. A lot of them too. So you shouldn't need to. You definitely should be able to find the sound you want with these earbuds, and if not, you can also customize the EQ if you want to, which is also really cool. Well, I love when Soundcore is able to do that, and we'll see how that plays into the sound quality later. These also have multi-point. You got to remember these are like sub $50 earbuds, so to get multi-point with sub $50 earbuds is really good. I will say that LDAC, which is a high res sound codec. So to get that with these also is really good, which just boosts up the sound quality and the files that goes into the sound. So it's really good. These also give you a 10 minutes, will give you a 4 hours of charge, which is also really good. So if you have the earbuds are dying or they have a low charge, you need a quick charge to get you through the day. For an extra 4 hours, all you gotta do is put it back in the charging case. Make sure the charging case is charged. Put it back in there for about 10 minutes, and you should be good to go. These give you IPX rating of 4, which is water resistant, which means they're water resistant, not waterproof. So don't they can survive splashes of water and sweat, but don't submerge these into water or they may break. So yeah, IPX4. So you should be able to get a good workout with these if you sweat, even if you sweat a lot. But yeah, don't go swimming or shower with these. So these have 5.2 Bluetooth connection connectivity, which is older, a little older now because I think they have 6.0 now out now, but these still don't give me any problems, as you can always see on the rating scale. These don't give me any problems with connectivity really. These are really good, and they also, like I said before, I have multi-point, and they also have a 10 millimeter double layer diaphragm drivers, which sound really fancy and really high tech. Um, and I think these definitely prove that with that technology that these are good. But we'll get into that on the other side. Getting into the other side, we have Fit and Comfort, which is the 9. These are pretty small earbuds. Let's see if I can show them to you without messing up the sound. Pretty small earbuds, not the not super big or they fit my ears very well. They fit my ears very well, so you should be able to get a good fit with these. If you have smaller ears, um, I have medium sized ears, so they fit my ears very perfect, pretty much perfectly. The only reason I couldn't give them a 9.5 or a 10 higher is because they make a little sound on the pillow when I lay down, just a tad bit, but they don't fall out of my ears. And I wish if they had button controls, man, these would be out of here. I would love that. I prefer button controls, which is more rare on earbuds, especially nowadays. But every now and then you can find one with that, like the Beats, the Audio Technica, which I'll talk about in the future. Um, in a few like Jabra, but Jabra doesn't really make earbuds anymore, so you can still find them online though. But it's still very rare. But getting onto the call quality is a 9. You can hear the other person just fine. They should be able to hear you just fine, so no problems there. Battery life is a 10. You get 10 hours on the single charge with ANC off, and you get 8 hours with ANC on, which is really good. Volume is 8.5. You have to turn up a good amount. Sometimes I turn up to about 80%, 85, 90% to get the best volume, but sometimes it's a little too loud, so I turn it back down to 85%, which is why I give it 8.5 um, on the sound scale, on volume. Sound clarity, now this is where it gets tricky. Um, because these are cheaper earbuds, some people say they don't really compete with the high end earbuds. I beg to differ. I think these sound exquisitely really good, and everything sounds very good. They have spacious soundscape or soundstage, very spacious. They don't sound too burrowed in your ears or too narrow. The vocals sound really good, but make sure you EQ them. That's what EQ, customizable EQ, because I customize the EQ to get the best sound. Now, out of the box, they may sound a little flat, a little dull, but once you EQ them in app, you can really get this to sound pretty much amazing or pretty much excellent, I would say. Bass is also a 10. Now, I think a lot of people, when these first came out, and even though if you look on Google or other places, they may say that these earbuds are sound a little flat or a little dull in the bass. But I think they came out with a firmware update that gave these massive, powerful bass, thumping, rumbling bass once you boost it up in the app or turn on bass boost in the app or either one. But you can really get these to have powerful, very powerful bass that goes up to um, that can compete with almost any earbud out there when it comes to powerful bass. So yeah, just let you know, if you see something that says that these don't have very good powerful bass, don't listen to them, because I tell you from first hand that these have powerful bass once you EQ them in the app. So make sure you EQ them in the app once you get these to really get the sound that you like. Now out the box, I can't really speak for that because I like to EQ my earbuds if I'm able to, if they have an app. So yeah, you go with that. You take what you want with that. And the connectivity, like I said earlier, these are very good connectivity. I have no problems really with these. In my test, when I try to connect them, I put them both in my ears, and I cover my ears with my hands to see if they will skip or lose connection. And these don't have that problem, so that means that they have very good connectivity. And overall, the score of these, I give it 94, which means it's an A minus, which is a very high score for wireless earbuds in my collection. And I'll say that these are one of the best ones, if not the best, wireless earbuds that you can get for under $50. So they can do pretty much everything that you need them to do. Multi-point. They even have a gaming, which I forgot to put on here, which have a gaming mode, which is a low latency mode if you want to game with them. So these do pretty much everything you need them to do. They sound great, especially once you cue them in the app, like I said before. So yeah, these are up there with the best of them, and even made my Hall of Fame list for a, a pair of earbuds that's less than 50, around $50. That's pretty much amazing. So Yeah, make sure you scoop these up if you're looking for a wide shut button and you don't need stems or button controls. These are perfect. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and definitely make sure you subscribe for more videos like this in the near future. Thank you guys. Bye for now.